Imagine a simple drink, so powerful, it started wars, fueled addiction, and helped build empires. This is not just tea. This is the most dangerous drink in history. Today, tea is comfort, a morning ritual, a conversation between friends. But behind every cup lies a story of power, greed, and global control. A story that begins over 5,000 years ago in ancient China. Legend says, in 2737 BCE, Chinese Emperor Shen Nong was boiling water when a few leaves drifted into his cup. He drank it, and something changed. The flavor, the energy, the clarity. Tea was born. But in the beginning, it wasn't a luxury. It was medicine, used to heal, to focus, to energize. For centuries, tea remained China's secret. Tea became more than a drink. It became culture. It shaped philosophy. It defined rituals. It symbolized discipline and balance. But China guarded its secret fiercely. The outside world had no idea what tea really was, only that it was valuable. And when Europe finally discovered it, everything changed. In the 1600s, European traders arrived in China. They tasted tea and became obsessed. Soon, tea reached Britain, and it exploded in popularity. It became a status symbol. Only the rich could afford it. But demand kept rising, and Britain faced a problem. China didn't want European goods. They only accepted silver. So Britain was losing massive wealth just to buy tea. They needed a solution, and what they chose would change history forever. Britain began selling opium, a powerful drug, into China. Millions became addicted. Families were destroyed. Society began collapsing. But for Britain, it worked. They now had something China would pay for: tea in exchange for addiction. This was no longer trade. This was control. China tried to stop the opium trade. Britain responded with war. The Opium Wars had begun. Canons versus tradition. Empire versus sovereignty. China lost, and the consequences were devastating. Meanwhile, across the ocean, Britain taxed tea heavily in its American colonies. People were furious. In 1773, protesters dumped entire shipments of tea into the Boston Harbor. This event, the Boston Tea Party, sparked the American Revolution. Tea had now started not one, but multiple global conflicts. Here's the truth no one tells you. Tea didn't just build empires. It exposed human nature. Greed, power, control. A simple leaf revealed the cost of desire. So the next time you hold a cup of tea, remember, this isn't just a drink. It's a story of empires, addiction, and revolution. A story written in blood and brewed in history. And after today, you'll never see tea the same way again. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Story Function, where every food has a hidden history.